Good evening, dear friend. Tonight, there is nowhere you need to be and nothing you need to do. Allow your body to become comfortable. Let your breathing slow naturally. With every gentle breath, imagine the busy thoughts of the day drifting farther and farther away, like soft clouds moving across a quiet evening sky. As you listen, there is no need to stay awake until the end of this story. If sleep comes softly, let it come. The story will continue without asking anything from you. Now, imagine a peaceful countryside, far away from crowded cities and noisy streets. The air is cool and fresh. A gentle breeze moves across wide green fields, carrying the sweet scent of fresh grass and wildflowers. Above, the stars begin to appear one by one, glowing softly in the deep blue sky. At the end of a quiet dirt road stands a small wooden farmhouse. Its windows glow with warm golden light. A simple porch stretches across the front, where an old rocking chair moves gently in the evening breeze. Nearby, colourful flowers bloom beside a small stone path leading to the garden. Behind the farmhouse rests a peaceful red barn. Inside, the animals are calm and comfortable. A sleepy horse quietly shifts its weight. A few cows rest peacefully on soft hay. Chickens have already tucked themselves onto their wooden perches for the night. Everything feels slow. Everything feels safe. Everything feels peaceful. The owner of this little farm is a kind farmer named Thomas. Thomas has lived here for many years. His days are simple, following the gentle rhythm of nature instead of clocks. Each morning begins with the rising sun. Each evening ends beneath a sky full of stars. He never rushes. He believes that the earth teaches patience to anyone willing to listen. Tonight has been another beautiful day on the farm. The vegetables have been watered, the chickens have been fed, the horses have enjoyed a long walk through the meadow. The fences have been checked once last time before sunset. Now the work is finished. Thomas slowly closes the old wooden gate. The gentle creak of the hinges echoes softly across the quiet fields before disappearing into the peaceful night. He smiles to himself. There is something comforting about finishing a day of honest work, not because it was easy, but because every small task helped life continue peacefully. He walks slowly toward the farmhouse. His boots make soft sounds against the dirt path. Above him, thousands of stars quietly sparkle. The moon hangs low over the distant hills, painting the fields with silver light. Tiny crickets begin their evening song. Somewhere nearby, an owl calls gently from an old oak tree. Nothing feels hurried, nothing feels loud, only peaceful sounds remain. Thomas pauses beside the vegetable garden. Rows of tomatoes, carrots, beans, pumpkins, and herbs rest quietly beneath the moonlight. Small drops of evening dew begin forming on every leaf. The garden almost seems to be sleeping. He gently touches a lavender plant. Its calming fragrance fills the cool night air. He closes his eyes for a moment and takes one slow, deep breath. The scent reminds him that every season arrives exactly when it should. There is no need to hurry life. Nature never rushes. yet everything grows in perfect time. The breeze becomes even softer now. Tall grass sways gently like quiet waves across a green sea. The old windmill turns slowly in the distance. Its wooden blades move with a calm rhythm that seems almost like breathing itself. Thomas watches for a few peaceful moments. He has watched this windmill every evening for many years. Some nights the wind is strong. Other nights, like tonight, it barely moves at all. Yet somehow it always feels comforting. He continues walking toward the porch. Before opening the front door, he looks once more across his peaceful land. The fields stretch quietly beneath the moonlight. The barn rests peacefully. The trees stand silently around the farmhouse like gentle guardians. The stars shine above everything. Thomas smiles softly. Tomorrow will bring another sunrise, another peaceful morning, another simple day filled with quiet work, kind moments, and the gentle rhythm of country life. But for now, the farm is resting. The animals are resting, the earth is resting, and perhaps you can begin resting too.
The night passes quietly. Above the farmhouse, countless stars slowly begin to fade as the first gentle light of morning touches the distant horizon. The world does not wake up all at once. It wakes little by little, one soft breath at a time. A cool breeze drifts across the fields, carrying the fresh scent of damp earth, wildflowers, and tall green grass. The sky changes from deep navy blue to gentle shades of lavender, pale pink, and warm golden light. The farmhouse remains still. Inside, everything is peaceful. The old wooden floor is quiet. The fireplace has cooled after keeping the house warm through the night. Outside, tiny birds begin their morning songs. One robin sings from the fence. A sparrow answers from the apple tree. Soon another bird joins them. Their gentle voices welcome the new day without hurry. Thomas slowly opens his eyes. He smiles softly as the morning light enters through the small bedroom window. There is no loud alarm clock, no rushing, no busy schedule waiting for him. Only another peaceful day on the little farm. He sits quietly on the edge of the bed for a moment, taking one slow, deep breath, listening. The birds, the wind, the quiet rhythm of nature. These familiar sounds have greeted him every morning for many years. He gently opens the bedroom window. Fresh country air fills the room. It feels cool against his face. The smell of fresh grass mixes with the scent of pine trees growing beyond the fields. Far away, gentle morning mist still rests above the river. Everything feels calm. Everything feels new. After dressing in his comfortable denim overalls and well-worn boots, Thomas walks downstairs. The wooden stairs softly creak beneath each careful step. In the kitchen, sunlight shines through lace curtains. A small kettle rests on the old stove. Soon, warm water begins to gently simmer. Thomas prepares a simple breakfast: fresh bread, a little butter, golden honey collected from his own bees, a warm cup of herbal tea. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated. Simple food always tastes better after honest work. He carries his breakfast onto the front porch. The old rocking chair welcomes him with its familiar, gentle movement. As he slowly enjoys his tea, he watches the countryside wake. Morning sunlight stretches across the green fields like soft golden silk. Tiny drops of dew sparkle on every blade of grass. A family of rabbits quietly hops across the meadow before disappearing into the tall grass. Butterflies begin floating from flower to flower. Bees lazily buzz around the lavender garden. Even the breeze seems to move more gently this morning. Thomas smiles. Nature seems never to waste a single moment. Every flower opens exactly when it is ready. Every bird sings without asking for attention. Every sunrise arrives without fail. Finishing breakfast, Thomas carries his empty cup back inside. Then he reaches for his old straw hat hanging beside the front door. It has protected him from many summers of sunshine. He places it gently on his head before stepping outside once again. His first stop is always the chicken coop. As he approaches, the chickens happily gather near the wooden gate. They know his footsteps. They know breakfast is coming. Thomas slowly scatters fresh grain across the ground. The chickens cluck softly as they begin eating. A proud rooster stands nearby, watching over the flock. One curious little chick wanders towards Thomas's boots before quickly hurrying back to its mother. The peaceful routine never grows old. Next, Thomas walks towards the horse stable. His gentle brown horse quietly lifts its head as he arrives. The horse gives a soft breath, almost as if saying good morning. Thomas gently strokes its neck. The horse closes its eyes for a moment, enjoying the quiet kindness. Without speaking many words, they understand each other. Outside, sunlight grows warmer. The shadows become shorter. The breeze carries the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers across the fields. Thomas opens the stable doors. The horse slowly walks into the fresh morning meadow. Its hoofs move gently through the soft grass. Nearby, a few sheep peacefully graze together. Everything moves at its own comfortable pace. Nothing rushes, nothing worries. Only another beautiful morning on a quiet little farm. Thomas pauses once more and looks across the land he loves. The trees sway gently, the birds continue singing, the flowers open towards the sun. And somewhere beyond the rolling hills, another peaceful adventure quietly waits to begin. For now, simply breathe, listen to the wind, feel the warmth of the morning sun, and allow your mind to become just a little more peaceful.
The morning continues quietly. The golden sunlight grows warmer as it gently stretches across the peaceful countryside. Thomas walks slowly through the meadow, taking his time with every step. There is no reason to hurry. The farm has its own gentle rhythm. The earth understands patience, and so does Thomas.
A soft breeze moves through the tall grass, creating gentle waves that shimmer beneath the morning sun. Wildflowers bloom beside the narrow path. Small white daisies, bright yellow buttercups, purple lavender, tiny blue cornflowers. Butterflies drift lazily from blossom to blossom, moving so slowly they almost seem to float through the air. The farm is alive, but never noisy, never rushed, only peaceful. Thomas reaches the vegetable garden once again. The wooden date opens with its familiar, quiet creak. Rows of healthy vegetables stretch before him. Bright red tomatoes, deep green beans, orange carrots hidden beneath the soil, large pumpkins slowly growing under broad green leaves. Each plant has been cared for with patience. Each one has grown a little more every single day. Thomas picks up an old metal watering can. The cool water sparkles in the morning light. Slowly, carefully, he waters each row. Tiny drops fall gently onto the rich, dark soil. The earth drinks quietly. The leaves glisten with fresh moisture. Everything feels calm. Everything feels grateful. A curious robin lands nearby. It watches Thomas without fear. For many seasons, the little bird has visited this same garden. Perhaps it remembers his gentle kindness. Perhaps it simply enjoys the peaceful place. Thomas smiles softly. The robin tilts its tiny head before flying toward a nearby apple tree. The branches are heavy with ripe fruit. Some apples shine deep red. Others glow with shades of golden green. A light breeze carries their sweet scent across the farm. Nearby, a wooden beehive rests beneath the warm sunshine. Honeybees move peacefully from flower to flower. Each tiny bee has its own quiet task. Together, they create something wonderful. Thomas watches them for a moment. Nature always seems to know exactly what to do. No one gives the bees instructions. No one reminds the flowers when to bloom. Everything simply happens. Slowly, peacefully, perfectly. Leaving the garden behind, Thomas follows a narrow path leading toward a small stream. The clear water flows gently over smooth stones. Its quiet sound feels almost like soft music. He kneels beside the stream. The water is cool and crystal clear. Tiny fish swim lazily beneath the surface. Dragonflies glide gracefully through the air, their delicate wings catching the morning sunlight. Thomas cups a little water in his hands. It feels refreshing against his skin. He watches the gentle ripples slowly disappear downstream.
Nothing stays the same forever. The water continues its journey. The clouds continue drifting across the sky. The seasons quietly come and go. Life moves gently forward, without hurry, without worry. After a few peaceful moments, Thomas stands once again. He follows the stream toward a wide open meadow. A family of deer quietly grazes beneath a group of tall oak trees. The gentle animals lift their heads for just a moment. Then, seeing no danger, they peacefully return to eating the fresh grass. Thomas remains perfectly still. He enjoys sharing the morning with them. No words are needed. The silence itself feels comforting. Far above, fluffy white clouds drift slowly across the bright blue sky. Their shadows move softly over the fields below. The breeze becomes just a little warmer now. The scent of fresh hay fills the air. Somewhere in the distance, the old windmill continues its slow, steady turning. Its gentle rhythm feels familiar, comforting, reliable, just like every peaceful morning on the farm. Thomas begins walking back toward the farmhouse. The gravel path crunches softly beneath his boots. The flowers continue dancing gently in the breeze. The birds continue singing their cheerful songs. The bees continue visiting each blossom. Everything carries on exactly as it should. As Thomas reaches the front porch once again, he pauses for one final look across the peaceful countryside. The farm glows beneath the warm morning sun. Every tree, every flower, every fence, every quiet corner. It is a place built with patience, kindness, and simple moments. Thomas smiles softly. He knows there will still be work to do later today, but there is always time to enjoy the beauty around him. For now, he simply stands quietly, breathing slowly, listening to the birds, feeling the gentle warmth of the sun, and allowing the peaceful rhythm of the countryside to fill another beautiful morning. The morning slowly begins to drift toward midday. The sun climbs a little higher into the wide blue sky. Its golden light gently warms the fields, the gardens, and the quiet little farmhouse. Thomas walks toward the old wooden barn. The familiar scent of fresh hay fills the cool air inside. Sunlight slips through the narrow wooden boards, creating long golden beams that stretch across the floor. Tiny dust particles float peacefully in the light. Everything feels still. Everything feels calm. The brown horse lifts its head as Thomas enters. Its ears gently turn toward him. With slow and careful movements, Thomas brushes the horse's soft coat. The horse closes its eyes for a moment. Enjoy.
The afternoon settles gently over the little farm. The bright light of midday slowly begins to soften. The warm sun hangs peacefully above the rolling hills, filling the countryside with a quiet golden glow. Thomas walks slowly toward the old apple orchard. The trees stand in neat rows, their branches heavy with ripe fruit. Some apples shine a deep crimson red, others glow with gentle shades of green and gold. A light breeze moves through the orchard, causing the leaves to whisper softly together. The sound is gentle, almost like a quiet conversation between old friends. Thomas reaches up and carefully picks a single apple. He turns it slowly in his hand, admiring its smooth skin. Nature has spent many peaceful weeks creating this simple gift. He smiles with quiet gratitude. Nearby, a wooden bench rests beneath the shade of an ancient apple tree. Thomas sits down slowly. The bench has become one of his favorite places. From here, he can see almost the entire farm: the farmhouse, the red barn, the vegetable garden, the winding stream, the wide green fields stretching toward the distant hills. Everything feels peaceful. Everything feels exactly as it should. A pair of bluebirds lands on a nearby branch. They chirp softly before flying away together into the bright afternoon sky. Thomas watches them disappear beyond the trees. He enjoys watching the small moments that many people might never notice. A butterfly drifts lazily through the orchard. Its colorful wings move gently in the sunlight. It lands quietly upon a white blossom before floating away once again. The afternoon breeze carries the sweet fragrance of apples, lavender, and fresh-cut hay. It is a scent that always reminds Thomas of home, not because it is perfect, but because it is peaceful. After resting for a little while, Thomas continues his slow walk. He follows a narrow path that leads toward the edge of the farm. Beyond the wooden fence lies a quiet meadow filled with wildflowers. Yellow, purple, white, blue. Every flower moves gently with the breeze. Tiny bees continue their peaceful work from one blossom to another. The world asks nothing from them, yet they quietly make the countryside bloom. Thomas kneels beside a small patch of lavender. He gently brushes his fingertips across the flowers. Their calming fragrance fills the warm afternoon air. He closes his eyes for a slow, peaceful breath. The scent is soft, comforting, relaxing, the kind of fragrance that invites the mind to become still. Far away, the gentle sound of the stream can still be heard. Its quiet water continues flowing over smooth stones, never rushing, never stopping, always moving with calm purpose. Thomas walks toward the stream once again. Sunlight dances across the surface of the clear water. Tiny fish swim lazily beneath the gentle ripples. Dragonflies glide through the warm afternoon air like tiny blue jewels. He sits beside the water,
For several peaceful moments, he says nothing. He simply listens. The flowing water, the singing birds, the whispering breeze, the gentle rustle of tall grass. Every sound blends together into one peaceful melody. The farm seems to breathe slowly. The trees sway softly. The clouds drift quietly overhead. Even time itself feels slower here. Thomas smiles gently. He has learned something important from living close to nature. Peace is rarely found by searching for it. Peace quietly appears when we slow down enough to notice it. A squirrel climbs carefully along the branch of a nearby oak tree. It pauses for just a moment. Its tiny eyes look curiously toward Thomas. Then it disappears among the leaves. The afternoon sun begins its slow journey toward the western hills. The light becomes warmer, softer. Long shadows stretch across the fields. The farmhouse glows beautifully beneath the golden light. Thomas slowly stands and begins walking home. His footsteps are calm and steady. There is still time before evening arrives. Still time for one more quiet walk across the farm, one more peaceful breath beneath the open sky, one more grateful smile for another beautiful day. As he reaches the farmhouse gate, he pauses once again. The breeze brushes gently across his face. The birds continue their cheerful songs. The flowers continue blooming without a hurry. The little farm remains wrapped in perfect peace. Thomas quietly opens the gate. He steps inside, and the peaceful afternoon continues, one slow and gentle moment at a time. The afternoon slowly begins to fade. The bright blue sky softens into gentle shades of warm gold and pale amber. The sunlight becomes quieter now, painting every field with a peaceful glow. Thomas walks slowly across the western meadow. His footsteps are light against the soft grass. The warm breeze has become cooler, carrying the comforting scent of fresh hay, pine trees, and blooming wildflowers. Everything feels calm. Everything feels unhurried. In the distance, the old windmill continues its slow and steady turning. It has watched over the farm for many years, every season, every sunrise, every peaceful sunset. Thomas pauses beside a small wooden bridge that crosses the narrow stream. The water below flows gently over smooth stones, creating a quiet melody that never seems to end. Thomas rests his hands on the wooden railing and watches the water. Small leaves drift peacefully downstream. Tiny fish move silently beneath the clear surface. The stream never rushes. It simply follows its gentle path. Thomas smiles softly. Perhaps life is meant to be a little like the stream, moving forward with patience, finding peace in every moment. A pair of white ducks glide slowly across the water. Behind them, gentle ripples spread outward before slowly disappearing. Nearby, tall reeds sway softly in the evening breeze. A dragonfly hovers above the water for a moment before flying toward the meadow. Thomas continues walking. The long grass brushes gently against his boots. Wildflowers dance quietly in the fading sunlight. The peaceful sounds of nature seem even softer now. Somewhere in the distance, a cow gives a quiet call. The sheep slowly begin gathering near the barn. The horses graze peacefully, enjoying the final warmth of the afternoon. The farm knows that evening is coming. Without clocks, without schedules, nature always seems to know. Thomas reaches the old oak tree standing proudly near the highest hill. Its wide branches stretch across the sky, offering cool shade even as the day grows older. He sits beneath the tree. The rough bark feels familiar against his back. Above him, hundreds of green leaves gently whisper together. The sound is calming, almost like a soft rain falling far away. Thomas closes his eyes. He takes one slow breath, then another. The cool evening air fills his lungs. Every breath feels lighter than the one before. There is nothing to solve, nothing to fulfill, nothing to worry about. Only this peaceful moment. As he opens his eyes again, he notices the changing colors.
The evening settles softly across the little farm. The last golden rays of sunlight slowly disappear behind the distant hills. A gentle blue twilight spreads across the countryside, wrapping every field, every tree, and every quiet path in peaceful calm. Thomas remains on the old wooden porch. The rocking chair moves slowly back and forth. Its gentle rhythm feels almost like the slow beating of a peaceful heart. The lantern beside him glows with a warm golden light. Tiny insects quietly dance around its gentle flame. The air has become cooler now. Thomas takes a slow, comfortable breath. The fresh scent of pine trees, lavender, and clean earth fills the evening air. It is one of his favorite moments of the day. The busy hours have passed. The farm is becoming wonderfully quiet. Far across the meadow, the horses stand peacefully beneath the fading light. A mother horse gently nudges her young foal. Nearby, the sheep rest together in the soft grass. The chickens are already asleep inside the coop. Everything is finding its place for the night. Thomas slowly stands from the rocking chair. He picks up the lantern and begins one final walk around the farm. The warm light creates a soft golden circle around his feet. Beyond the lantern's glow, the countryside rests beneath the cool blue evening. His footsteps are slow and steady. The old wooden fence stretches quietly beside him. Every few steps he pauses to admire the peaceful beauty surrounding him. The stars above become brighter with every passing minute. Soon, hundreds of tiny lights fill the sky. The Milky Way stretches gently across the darkness like a river of silver. Thomas has seen this beautiful sky thousands of times, yet it never feels ordinary. Every night offers something new, something peaceful, something worth quietly noticing. A soft breeze moves through the tall grass. The gentle whisper reminds him of ocean waves, calm, steady, relaxing. He reaches the small stream once more. Moonlight now reflects across the water like shimmering silver glass. The gentle current continues its endless journey. The sound is quiet, comforting, almost hypnotic. Thomas kneels beside the stream.
He watches the tiny ripples slowly disappear into the darkness. Nearby, a family of frogs begin their gentle evening song. Crickets answer from the tall grass. Together, they create a peaceful chorus that belongs only to quiet country nights. Above the water, a few tiny fireflies begin to appear in the darkness. One glowing light, then another. Soon, dozens of little golden lights float gently through the evening air. They move slowly among the wildflowers, like tiny stars that have come down from the sky. Thomas smiles. Every summer evening feels a little magical because of them. He watches them for a long moment without speaking. There is no need for words. Some moments are more beautiful in silence. The moon climbs higher into the sky. Its soft silver light spreads across the meadow. Every blade of grass glows gently beneath its peaceful light. Even the old barn seems to shine quietly beneath the stars. Thomas begins walking home again. The lantern swings gently beside him. Its warm light moves softly across the narrow dirt path. Each step feels slower than the last. His breathing becomes deep and peaceful. The night itself seems to encourage stillness. As he reaches the farmhouse porch once again, he gently places the lantern back beside the rocking chair. He looks across the fields one final time. Everything is resting. The animals, the trees, the flowers, even the gentle breeze has become softer now. Thomas sits quietly. Above him, thousands of stars continue their silent journey across the night sky. He closes his eyes for a single peaceful breath. The cool evening air fills his lungs. His shoulders relax. His mind grows wonderfully quiet. The little farm is safe. The countryside is peaceful. The night is calm. And somewhere, carried gently by the whispering wind, another peaceful dream begins to unfold. The night has now fully embraced the little farm. The sky is deep and clear. Thousands of stars shine quietly above the rolling countryside, each one glowing with a gentle, peaceful light. The full moon hangs high over the fields. Its silver light softly covers the farmhouse, the old red barn, the quiet stream, and the endless green meadows. Everything seems wrapped in calm. Everything seems wrapped in silence. Thomas remains on the front porch for a little while longer. The old rocking chair moves slowly, forward and back, forward and back. Its gentle rhythm feels comforting, almost like a slow lullaby. The warm lantern beside him burns quietly. Its golden light dances softly across the wooden floor. Tiny moths flutter peacefully around the lantern before disappearing once again into the cool night air. Thomas slowly stands. He gently blows out the lantern. The small flame disappears without a sound. Now only the moon lights his path. He walks quietly across the yard. The soft grass feels cool beneath his boots. Every step is slow, every breath is calm. Far away, the distant hills rest peacefully beneath the stars. The air smells fresh after a warm summer day. Wild lavender, fresh earth, pine trees, and the sweet scent of blooming flowers drifting through the gentle breeze.
The little stream continues its endless song. Its peaceful water glows beneath the moonlight like polished silver. Thomas pauses on the small wooden bridge. He rests his hands lightly on the railing. For a long moment, he simply watches the water flow. The gentle current never rushes. It simply moves quietly through the peaceful countryside. Above the stream, dozens of tiny fireflies float through the darkness. Their warm golden lights appear, then disappear, then softly appear again, like little stars that have come down from the sky. Thomas smiles gently. Every summer evening feels a little magical because of them. The nearby trees stand perfectly still. Only their leaves move softly whenever the breeze passes through. The sound is delicate, gentle, almost like someone quietly turning the pages of an old storybook. A quiet owl glides silently across the night sky. Its wings make almost no sound at all. It disappears into the ancient oak trees beyond the meadow. The peaceful farm continues resting. Inside the barn, the horses sleep quietly. The sheep lie together on soft straw. The chickens remain comfortably asleep on their wooden perches. Every living creature has found a place to rest. Thomas slowly begins walking toward the orchard. The apple trees cast long silver shadows beneath the moonlight. The fruit hangs peacefully from every branch. A cool breeze moves through the leaves. The entire orchard whispers softly together. He walks between the rows of trees without hurry. There is nowhere else he would rather be. The quiet beauty of the night asks for nothing. It simply invites him to slow down,
The night has become wonderfully deep. The little farmhouse rests beneath a sky filled with countless stars. The moon hangs high above the quiet countryside, bathing every field, every tree, and every path in a soft silver glow. Thomas remains on the porch for a few peaceful moments. The old rocking chair moves gently beneath him, forward and back, forward and back. Its slow rhythm feels almost like breathing. The cool night breeze brushes softly across his face. It carries the familiar scent of lavender, fresh grass, pine trees, and the rich earth that has rested after another beautiful day. Thomas quietly stands. He gently picks up the lantern resting beside the chair. Its warm golden light flickers softly against the wooden walls of the farmhouse. He slowly opens the front door. The house welcomes him with comforting silence. Inside, everything feels warm and peaceful. The old wooden floor creaks quietly beneath each careful step. The fireplace still holds a few glowing embers. Their gentle orange light dances across the stone walls. Thomas smiles softly. This little farmhouse has always been a place of comfort, a place where every season has left a beautiful memory. Spring mornings filled with birdsong, summer afternoons warmed by sunshine, autumn evenings painted with golden leaves, winter nights wrapped in soft snow. Every season has brought its own quiet beauty. He walks slowly through the living room. Books rest neatly on the old wooden shelves. A woven blanket lies folded beside the fireplace. Family photographs stand peacefully upon a small table. Each picture holds a memory of simple days spent close to nature. Thomas gently places the lantern beside the fireplace. Its warm light blends softly with the glowing embers. The room feels peaceful, safe, comfortable. Outside, the wind whispers gently through the old oak trees. Inside, only silence remains. Thomas walks toward the kitchen. He fills a small kettle with fresh spring water. Soon, the quiet sound of gently warming water fills the room. Nothing feels rushed. Even the smallest task deserves patience. As the kettle begins to steam, Thomas prepares another cup of warm chamomile tea. The soft herbal fragrance slowly fills the farmhouse. It is a familiar evening tradition, one that always brings a sense of calm before sleep. Holding the warm cup carefully between his hands, Thomas walks to the bedside window. He gently opens it. Cool night air drifts inside. The curtains move softly in the breeze. Outside, the moonlight stretches across the fields like flowing silver silk. The barn stands peacefully beneath the stars. The orchard rests quietly beyond the meadow. Everything is exactly where it belongs. Thomas takes one slow sip of tea. The warmth spreads gently through him. His breathing becomes slower. His thoughts become lighter. He watches the peaceful countryside without speaking. Far away, an owl calls once from the ancient oak tree. Then silence gently returns. A few tiny fireflies still dance above the meadow. Their little lights appear, disappear, and softly appear again. The old windmill continues turning slowly beneath the moon. Its quiet movement has become part of the night's peaceful rhythm. Thomas closes the bedside window halfway, allowing the cool breeze to continue flowing through the room. He carefully places the empty teacup on the bedside table. The soft cotton blanket rests neatly upon the bed. Everything feels inviting. Everything feels calm. Before lying down, Thomas quietly kneels beside the window for one final look at the stars. The sky seems endless tonight. Every star shines with quiet beauty. Every gentle light reminds him that even in silence, the world is wonderfully alive. He whispers a quiet thank you for another peaceful day, a day filled with sunshine, fresh air, kindness, simple work, and countless beautiful little moments. Then he slowly stands. He blows out the lantern. The room grows darker. Only the silver moonlight remains. It gently spills across the wooden floor and the soft blanket. Thomas lies comfortably beneath the warm quilt. His breathing becomes slow, deep, steady. Outside, the crickets continue their quiet evening song. The stream flows gently beyond the meadow. The trees whisper softly in the breeze. The stars continue their silent journey across the endless sky. The little farmhouse rests peacefully. The old barn rests peacefully. The quiet fields rest peacefully. And Thomas, wrapped in comfort, surrounded by the gentle sounds of nature, slowly drifts toward a peaceful, dream-filled sleep. As the night quietly carries on, the countryside remains calm. The moon continues watching over the little farm, and every gentle sound becomes softer and softer until only perfect peace remains. The little farmhouse is completely quiet now. Thomas sleeps peacefully beneath his warm quilt. His breathing is slow, steady, comfortable. Outside, the countryside continues its gentle rhythm. Nothing has changed. Nothing needs to change. The stars remain high above the peaceful fields. The moon quietly watches over the old farmhouse. Silver light slips gently through the bedroom window, resting softly upon the wooden floor. The curtains move ever so slightly with the cool night breeze. The room feels calm, safe, warm. Outside, the old oak tree stands silently beside the meadow. Its great branches have watched over this farm for generations, through every spring, every summer, every autumn, every winter. Tonight, it simply stands beneath the stars, listening to the quiet wind. The leaves whisper softly together. Their gentle sound is peaceful, almost like a lullaby shared between old friends. The stream continues flowing beyond the meadow. The water glides slowly over smooth stones. Every ripple catches the silver moonlight before quietly drifting away into the darkness. Nothing rushes, nothing struggles. The stream simply follows its peaceful path. A gentle breeze moves across the meadow. The tall grass sway together like soft ocean waves. Wildflowers bow gently beneath the wind before standing tall once again. Their sweet fragrance drifts through the cool night air. Lavender, fresh hay, pine, wild roses. The countryside is filled with peaceful scents that seem to invite every living thing to rest. Inside the barn, the night is at its quietest now. The little farmhouse rests peacefully beneath the endless sky. Thomas sleeps deeply, wrapped in the warmth of his soft quilt. Outside, the moon shines brightly, covering the fields with a blanket of silver light. The old barn stands silently. The windmill turns slowly. The stream continues its gentle song. Nothing rushes. Nothing changes. Everything is peaceful. A cool breeze moves softly through the meadow. Tall grass sways like gentle waves. The leaves of the ancient oak tree whisper together, creating a quiet melody that drifts through the countryside. Far away, an owl glides silently across the moonlit sky. Its wings make no sound. It disappears into the darkness beyond the trees. The stars continue their slow journey across the heavens. Each one shines with quiet beauty. Some sparkle brightly. Others glow softly in the distance. Together, they fill the sky with peaceful light. The farmhouse windows reflect the moon. Inside, every room is calm. The kitchen is still. The fireplace has faded into gentle warmth. The old wooden clock continues its quiet rhythm. Tick, tick, tick. Its sound is slow and comforting, like a gentle reminder that every moment passes peacefully. Outside, tiny drops of dew gather on every flower and blade of grass. The lavender garden releases its sweet fragrance into the cool night air. Wild roses rest quietly beside the wooden fence. The apple orchard stands perfectly still beneath the moon. Every apple hangs peacefully from its branch. The stream reflects both the moon and the stars. The water flows without effort, without worry, only forward, always peaceful. A family of deer sleeps near the edge of the forest. The horses rest quietly inside the barn. The sheep lie together on soft straw. Every animal has found comfort. Every creature feels safe beneath the calm night sky. Thomas continues dreaming peacefully. Perhaps he dreams of another sunrise over the fields. Perhaps he dreams of walking through the flower garden with the warm morning breeze upon his face. Perhaps he dreams of listening to the birds welcoming another beautiful day. His dreams are simple, filled with kindness, filled with quiet joy. The countryside seems to breathe together. The wind, the trees, the water, the stars. Everything moves in perfect harmony. Nothing asks for attention. Nothing interrupts the silence. Only peaceful sounds remain. The gentle chirping of crickets, the whispering leaves, the flowing stream, the soft breeze. If you are listening, allow these peaceful sounds to surround your thoughts. Imagine yourself walking slowly through this quiet countryside. Feel the cool grass beneath your feet. Hear the gentle water flowing beside you. Look up at the endless sky filled with stars. Notice the warm light shining from the little farmhouse. Feel the cool breeze against your face. Take a slow, deep breath. Then another. Let every breath become softer. Let every thought become lighter. There is nowhere you need to be. Nothing you need to finish. This moment is enough. This peaceful night is enough. The moon continues watching over the farm. The stars continue shining above. The wind carries the sweet scent of lavender across the fields. Everything is exactly as it should be. And somewhere beyond the quiet hills, the first hint of another beautiful dawn patiently waits. But there is no hurry for morning. For now, the night remains calm. The countryside remains still. The farmhouse remains safe. And Thomas sleeps peacefully beneath the endless sky. May your own thoughts become as quiet as the gentle stream. May your breathing become as soft as the evening breeze. May your dreams be filled with peaceful fields.
warm moonlight, gentle birdsong, and the comforting silence of a quiet little farm. Good night. Sleep peacefully, and let the calm beauty of this countryside remain with you until the morning light gently arrives.
The night continues its quiet journey. The little farmhouse rests peacefully beneath a sky filled with countless stars. Thomas remains asleep, breathing slowly and comfortably beneath his warm quilt. Outside, the moon still shines brightly over the fields. Its gentle silver light stretches across the quiet meadow, the old barn, the winding stream, and the rows of apple trees. Everything is wrapped in peaceful silence. The cool breeze becomes even softer now. It moves gently through the branches of the ancient oak tree. Each leaf whispers quietly, as if sharing an old bedtime story with the wind. Beyond the meadow, the stream continues flowing over smooth stones. Its gentle melody has not changed all night. The water never rushes, it simply follows its peaceful path. The stars slowly drift across the sky. One by one, they quietly continue their endless journey. Some shine brightly above the farmhouse, others sparkle faintly near the distant hills. The countryside feels endless beneath their light. A small family of rabbits rests near the edge of the flower garden. Wildflowers sway gently in the breeze. Tiny drops of dew now cover every petal. Each drop catches the moonlight like a tiny crystal. Inside the barn, the horses sleep peacefully. One horse gives a slow, gentle breath before becoming still once again. The sheep remain comfortably together on their beds of straw. The chickens dream quietly upon their wooden roosts. Every living creature has found peace. The old windmill continues turning slowly. Its steady rhythm has become part of the night's gentle music. Not loud, not fast. Only calm, only peaceful.
you.